Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just sitting in our new Tesla, going over Highway 17. Picked up the new car on December 31st. Got the Model X, and I work in Campbell, but I live in Santa Cruz. And so just allowing the Tesla to drive itself over Highway 17. We were told maybe it could do it, maybe it couldn't. Absolutely, it works. There are a couple of areas where it gets a little bit tricked out, you know, where, especially in highways. Wow, this guy just snaked me. So my Tesla is set to be 5 car lengths back, and now this guy just snaked in. So what it's going to do is back me up from him, slowed me down. You have to check in with a Tesla, I don't know, about every minute or two. You have to apply light pressure to the steering wheel so it knows that you're paying attention. I heard before it would let you go longer periods without checking in, and then there were some accidents and things like that. So now it requires you to check in a little bit more frequently. But you can see I'm on a busy day, not going full speed. I mean, speed limit on this road is 50, but with all this traffic, we're doing, looks like 42. But this is a windy road. It's known as one of the notoriously bad roads to drive in the Bay Area. And I drive this almost every day, and so one of the big reasons why we wanted the Tesla was so that we could, you know, some days it's fun to drive, and other days it's a real nightmare, and you really don't want to. So up here, I can see that there's a big rig with a bunch of cars on it. I'm going to take over controls right now and kind of get ahead. I'm going to snake this car. The torque and the pickup is tremendous. I mean, this could pass anything. So right now I just took back over, although because I wanted to punch it and get up ahead of this. But what I'll do is I'll pass this truck, and then I'll move back into the slow lane, and I'll let the Tesla continue to drive itself. You also have the option, if you didn't want to, oh, see, I tried to put it back on auto steer, but I had a problem there because my maximum speed was set for 33. Now I've set it back to 52, which is about the speed limit. Speed limit's 50. So now it's just took back over. Should be able to drive this no problem. You know, I rode over the hill. I drove over the hill last night with the autopilot on, and it did fine. There is one sketchy part. Anyone who drives Highway 17 will recall. As you go north towards the valley, you go past Lexington Reservoir, and now you've got walls on either side, and it gets pretty windy through there. I haven't tried that on autopilot yet, but anyway, I did this last night, and it did fine. It drove me. I didn't use it on surface streets, although I've been told you can, and that capability is coming soon. You're not supposed to, and it's not legal at this point, but I've heard the car can do it. Right now it's asking me to apply light pressure to the steering wheel. So all you gotta do is just grab it, and the wheel is turning as the car's driving itself, and so it notices some resistance, and it knows that you're checking in, and it shows that you're paying attention, you're not asleep, or hopefully drunk or anything like that. And so it just allows it to carry on. So you can see cars are zipping by us. If you can see the screen here, you can see once the blue lines appear, you're in autopilot, auto steer. And anyway, it's amazing technology. It's just shocking that it can do it. It's super cool. If you look at the screen, you can see the Tesla recognizes the lane lines. It recognizes other cars. So as a car passes me, you'll see them pop up. Now we've got a little bit of a squirrely paint line there, but it handled it. I think you always have to be prepared to take over at any moment, because we've seen those news reports where I'm gonna